Well, hey everybody, it's Jeff with the Traveling Salvation Show. We are busy getting ready for our Christmas concert that's going to be December 17th. We're doing 2 shows up in Edwardsville at the Wildey Theater, a 2:30 matinee and a 7:30 evening performance. And it's interesting because one of our fans, when we were first getting started, described us as being Neil Diamond's greatest hits performed by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And we thought that was pretty cool. As you know, our show has a hard rock flair to it. And because we're doing a Christmas show, we're able to get our Trans-Siberian on and add some of those incredible songs to our playlist for the performance. Here's the challenge. There's only 10 of us, and at any one time, there are 20 musicians on stage with TSO. So we've got our work cut out for us if we're going to approximate what they're able to pull off. We've got 32 light fixtures and smoke fixtures and spark machines that will be adding to the ambience. But at the end of the day, the music has to be played. And one of the things that we've committed to as a band is to never have any of our music recorded as part of the show. So I thought I would give you an inside look on how we pull this off as a band. And we'll start by taking a look at my main stage patch. So what you see here is my view of a program called Mainstage on my laptop. And this is where all of the sounds that you hear me playing are generated. The 2 boards that I have on stage with me are simply MIDI controllers. There's no sounds in them. Everything that you hear is being triggered by those keyboards out of this laptop. And what Mainstage allows us to do is to create very, very complex patches that help us approximate what TSO may sound like. And so on my top board, pretty straightforward. I've got 4 different sounds. I've got some bridge strings. I've got bridge piano. I've got cello, and I've got flute. I'll play for you in a little bit where those come in, and they'll be recognizable to you. That's pretty straightforward. But on the bottom board, you can see all the different layers that are going on. As you can imagine, for a song like Sarajevo 1224, we've got to get a lot of different sounds in there to actually pull off what TSO sounds like. So if we start at the bottom board on the left, we've got some Mercado strings, we've got a piano, we've got some timpani that we actually play here. Then we move up, we've got some more strings, some bells. Then we've got those same instruments in a different register. And at the very top, we've got this low piano that generates a part that you'll be very, very familiar with when I play it through for you here in just a bit. To give you an idea, most of my patches run about 200 kilobytes. They're not that big. This patch is 4 gigabytes because of the complex samples and how many layers we've got in order to pull this off. Let's take a look at how it works on the rig. Okay, let's show you how all of this comes together as we perform on stage. First, we've got that intro that you would all be familiar with, this really nice cello. And then the flute. And then we go full Trans-Siberian. Pretty cool to get it started. Then Sebastian will come in on the guitar. There's some harmony parts, so I help him out. So pretty familiar melody. We're kind of rocking as a band there. And then that really cool low piano sound comes in that I was telling you about earlier. And then we've got a little bridge. And there's all kinds of stuff going through there where those different pieces kind of repeat and are shuffled a little bit differently. And then we have that big TSO ending. So that's how we do it, at least how I do my part of it. You have to remember, in addition to me, we've got Dan Farrell on the other keyboards. We've got Sebastian and Jay both playing electric guitar on that song. We've got Rick Turcotte on percussion and Tim Milko on drums. The 7 of us are going to attempt to pull off what it takes 20 people to do at a normal TSO show, and we've been working really hard. We can't wait to see you for our Christmas show at the Wildey, again, December 17th. 2 shows, one at 2:30, a matinee, and one at 7:30, the evening performance. We will have our full choir at both shows, just like we did last year. It's a 90-minute performance. We're going to have sing-alongs. We're doing, I think, 9 different Christmas songs in addition to Neil's greatest hits. So pack up the babies, grab the old ladies, and head down to the Wildey on December 17th. We will see you there.